What's up? We're here with Sevendust. We are about to throw down some miniature golf. Gentlemen, also first and second place wins a prize today too. So got to bring your A game today, all right?
Well, who's the ringer out here?
Who's the ringer?
You must be.
I got my own putter, man. I'm horrible though, don't let it fool you. We're here at Pirates Island Adventure Golf, about to do this.
Come back, baby!
We keep going till you're done?
Yeah, you got to make it in the hole, Morgan. That's the point.
Oh!
One in the plate.
There. Nice shot.
Pretty good, man.
There it is.
There it is.
Back it up. Look at this. Look at this.
No, there it goes.
Man!
There you
Get
go.
that ball out of my way. You guys are about to drop your 8th album. You guys were in Chicago. And I was watching. Oh my God!
Off the wall.
You guys actually like lived together for 6 weeks up there.
Well, we
You guys-
lived together on a bus. I mean, you just changed the background to a studio when we could actually get into different rooms. It was actually a little easier for us.
It's actually a. There it is. Look at that. I was looking at you guys' MySpace as well about, I think it's from like July, you guys giving the input for your fans for this album.
We use the fans' input more than we use any producers. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
So what is that, when a producer gives you like advice, is it kind of something that's discussed or like, hey, let's try it and then like put it up against kind of our idea?
Well, we'll show them what we have, and then they'll either say, well, how about shortening this, or you know, if a part's too long or experimental, we just kind of try what they want to do. You know.
Am I?
It could be good.
Oh!
Good. Hey, it's in the hole. It's gonna bounce back into it. In it!
No way.
Was it your first time, guys, going over to like Iraq, Afghanistan?
We were in Afghanistan before. It was our first time going to Iraq, Mosul, we were all over the place.
Yeah, that was really good, really cool going over there and seeing, you know, all our men and women there. We had nothing but respect for them.
Did you guys get to do the Apaches or anything like that?
We did
were in
Black Hawks. We rode in about everything with the Marines.
50 calibers.
We got
Did you shoot the 50 cals?
out of helos.
Oh.
It was awesome. I mean,
That makes you feel like a man, huh? Shoot
I
that.
was screaming in there like I was in a Rambo.
Yeah.
yeah, it was good times, man.
You stay in barracks there, right? Just to stay with the guys.
When we were in Mosul, that was a little raw. Because bombs going off around you all night long in Mosul.
Is this something you guys want to like keep doing like every year, head out there?
I mean, if they're going to be over there, we'd
as
like
long
to
as
get
they're
over there.
there.
I mean, it's not enjoyable by any stretch of the imagination. It's cool to see what they do, though. I mean, but like the fact they got to be over there is never.
What was that movie? 3?
They don't want to be home, you know. But
That's 3.
we don't hear of a lot of other bands that do that.
Shinedown did it. 3 Doors Down.
When we were leaving, the Oakland Raiders cheerleaders were showing up. We got to say hello to them.
Oh yeah.
That was odd.
Oh, like what do you do like when you're a cheerleader when you go over there? Like what's the you just go there and wave?
Sit up there and
Spell
look
in
good.
Afghanistan. Give me an A! Like oh, it's gonna take forever.
The heat, let me tell you, that's no joke.
Oh really?
You walk outside, you're dehydrated within seconds.
It seemed like you were thinking real hard about that.
I mean, when we came home from that, it was like I remember going to eat sushi like the next night and sitting there looking at my watch, still on Iraqi time, knowing that some of my buddies that were over there were getting ready to go up into the mountains, and I'm just sitting there thinking this just doesn't seem right.
Look at this bad
What are you
shot.
doing, man?
That's not good.
What are you doing?
That's not the worst. It worked out for you.
I still got a line on it.
What do you have on there, man?
Everything, man. man. You
Yeah,
know,
there's
after
nothing.
being on the road for
There's
so
nothing
long,
anyone would believe. I'll tell you.
it's
Let's
just
see what
fun
we
to
got
listen to
on
different
here.
stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Listen to Rascal Flatts, all kinds
Let's
of
see what we got. It goes from AC/DC, Avenged Sevenfold to Barber, which is some classical music. Britney Spears, Bryan Adams. I got Depeche Mode, Docket.
You guys like 8 albums now. Do you guys find
Well,
it
Clint-
easier or harder to come out with new material?
You know, when you get a break from each other, you get re-energized. I know I did. I was ready to do one. You know, I was a big fan of the records they did when I wasn't in the band.
Getting back with your group, how did that all inspire?
After a lot of different events, I always kept in contact with Morgan, and we just happened to start talking after they had finished the Hope and Sorrow, and on a friendship level, we weren't even talking about, you know, getting the band back together or anything like that, or me coming back, and it just one of those things. We got our brotherhood back a little bit and started talking, and it just seemed to be the right time. It probably wasn't, you know, a lot of people were kind of weird because it was Hope and Sorrow was just coming out, and Sunday was a part of that record, but. You know, we're like, well, let's just get to know each other first, and that way we can get back on the road playing together, and then later on, you know, do a record instead of me joining the band and then doing a record. You know, we're still getting used to being back together, so it's kind of smart to get back together and, you know, get acquainted again. You know.
You're on a merry-go-round. What song are you singing?
That song off of Lost Boys with the giant dude in the saxophone.
I still believe.
How do you define sexual harassment?
Someone filling on you stuff that you don't want to.
You have 100 Christmas trees in July. What do you do with them?
That's a weird question. What now? I have 100 Christmas trees in July. I burn them for 4th of July.
Whatever. I know what I do with the Christmas trees. I put them in a lake, use them for catfish bait. You know, what does that do?
Almost.
Structure.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You have to get this in, Morgan. And if you win, this is it. That's it. Morgan's first place, Vince's second. If you were a hamburger, what would you put on yourself?
Mayonnaise.
That's it?
That's it.
That's disgusting.
That's
That's actually kind of gross.
Let's do it.
And pickle.
Pickling, man.
Pickle and mayonnaise.
If someone wrote a biography about you, what would the title be?
It'd be called Awesome.
Awesome. Or
The
Smithers.
Chronicles of Vincent Horn.
All right. Who gave you your wings? Clint, go.
Within the wings?
This has always been my favorite question from Oprah and Clint and Elder. You guys can answer this each.
Like to see black and I am too.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I am a violent racist human being, and I just figured you'd want to Oprah
Both
question.
from that from Tennessee.
You either have to shave down a cat that hasn't been declawed, or eat a banana slowly in front of inmates. Question from Oprah.
Man, I've already
are
done
you
one.
Banana slowly?
You're in the prison. You're in the prison,
Banana
and
slowly.
they're all in front of you. Banana slowly.
So when I was in the joint, man, we did that. You know, it was kind of our entertainment for the night.
With eating you. So you've already done that.
Stay out of my perimeter.
Stay out of my perimeter. Morgan.
I'll go with the cat.
Shaving the cat.
Yeah, I'll shave the cat.
Yeah, I think the cat's the right
Just in
answer.
case
The
something
cat can scratch you because it can hurt you physically, but you gotta live with the emotional scars being a banana in front of inmates.
I mean, just eat it slowly, or do you have to like hit it against your face?
Oh, everything.
I answered that one.
gotta
He's
dip it
plotting.
in mayonnaise.
He's
Dip it in
plotting.
mayonnaise.
I ain't doing it.
It's now time for the prizes. Second place goes to Vince. It's a Cadbury egg.
Oh, thank you, boss.
They're pretty good. Now you said it's
Thank
not
you,
actually
Easter
twilight.
Bunny.
It's actually a Robert Pattinson.
You have no idea
Calendar.
how brutal this is. My daughter is freaking on this guy right now.
Twilight.
And I had to buy that from Walmart. And when you walk up with a Robert Pattinson calendar and a Cadbury egg, it's like a pervert startup kit.
They picked some strange pictures of this dude out. I mean, that's a pinup, right?
That's the guy that says he doesn't wash his hair.
this
That's
dude.
natural oils. Well, guys, we enjoyed it.
Nice.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks, Sevendust. It's been a pleasure, man.
brother.
It's been an honor. Man. Have a great show.
Appreciate it.
Vince gift.
Vince Gift and his daughter's
Lord
getting
can't
first
wait to
place.
open it up and look at the pictures.